Hey guys, it's Ashton, and today I put a fun little montage for you guys, and this was my trip to Europe. And if you guys have been watching my vlogs, you guys will know that I went to Europe, and I went to 4 different places, and so yeah, roll the clips of my montage. Okay, so obviously we started off at the airport, which we were delayed for almost 7 hours. And our first stop was Euro Disney. And here was one of the first roller coasters we went on. If you guys don't know, my sister and I are at the very back, and this was my first upside down roller coaster because I'd never done it before because I would get really sick. And so here was my reaction to it, and basically all I said was like, oh, it was really cool, we went upside down, and I was screaming. One of the other fun rides that we did was those cars, and it's called Autopia, I think, and basically there's just a course and you have to drive. And believe it or not, when I would press on the go pedal, really likely I would actually go backwards. It was pretty cool. Then it started raining. Then it stopped raining, but it was raining on and off. Our next stop was Barcelona. And if you guys can't tell, in this picture there were a bunch of locks and it was really cool. And obviously I couldn't leave Barcelona without doing a handstand picture. And for some reason in the mornings in Barcelona I just could not wake up. And we went to this pizza place and it was a ginormous pizza. In our hotel that we stayed at, there was also a really awesome rooftop pool, and one thing that sucked was that the pool was not heated and there was no hot tub, but it was still really, really cool. And obviously I had to take a really cool picture. We also went to the beach, and the beach was really cool, and now I love doing aerials, so I couldn't leave the beach without doing an aerial. At their beach, there was also a really, really cool conditioning place, and I decided to do some chin-ups. I did 10, but my mom only got 8 on camera, and I was really out of shape. Our next stop was Paris. Obviously we had to go to the Eiffel Tower, and there was this guy and he was like dressed up and he was posing like a statue, and he basically, when you would put money, he would move and then he would take your hand and pose for a picture. And fun fact, when he took my hand, I thought he was trying to throw me in the water, but he really wasn't. And so we didn't go in the Eiffel Tower because we did that 3 years ago. And yeah, it was still really cool though. We also went in this really cool castle, and I got to meet my cousins there, and it was really cool. Sadly, this is the only picture I have from the castle. And here you can see I was laying down, and if I fell on the other side I could have died, but I didn't, so we were all good. Another fun fact, here I think it was the Musée du Louvre if I'm right, but here's a fun fact. I actually knew how to get from place to place to our hotel, or from there to our hotel, or there and back, because we did that so often. And obviously we couldn't leave without going to La Durée. Basically they sell really good macaroons, and here are the macaroons that I got. They were all really, really good, and Also, my editing skills are really bad because iMovie is like cutting out my things, and basically I was just holding a bag. Next, we decided to go on this awesome Ferris wheel, and my mom was absolutely terrified. She hates heights, but the view was amazing, and here are some pictures of the view. Our final stop was Somio. So one of the really fun places that we saw was, this was actually someone's house, and you could visit it and you just had to knock, and basically you were just on this like kind of balcony up top, and this was someone's house, and it was just really cool. One of my favorite parts of Somio was we visited this castle, and we got to go underground, and it was like so cool. I loved it so much. It was pretty cold underground, and that's why I really liked it for some reason. And so many cool places underground, and this was actually an oven right there, and it was like really, really cool. And something else about this, I didn't know that we were going to a castle. It was like a last minute plan, and I was wearing flip-flops. And basically when we were walking, I almost slipped and I accidentally kind of like scratched the wall underground, and part of the wall like came under my nail kinda, so I got scared it was like gonna fall apart or something. And basically after we went actually in the castle, and this was actually a bathroom, and then this was like, I don't actually know, but it was pretty cool. And then after, near our hotel, there were a bunch of really cool umbrellas, and I thought it was pretty neat. And then in this picture, obviously I couldn't leave without doing a handstand, and this was actually in a hotel in a ballroom, and I did a handstand on there. And as you guys can see, my editing skills are really bad because iMovie is cutting out my handstand, and I don't know how to fix that. Then we saw a really cute cat. Okay, so basically I saw this and I was really confused until my mom told me it was a phone, and I was gonna pick it up to take a picture with it, and then there was a spider underneath and I got really freaked out, but I thought that was just the coolest piano ever. And probably my favorite part of the trip was going home, because I'm a person that doesn't really like to travel, although this was a pretty cool trip. So here's me on the first train, and I got this whole seat to myself. Then before we got on the train, I actually got a splinter, and we were trying to get it out, and it was really hard, and it took us a while. And then here we were on the second train. And then we were on the plane going home, and this was when we were landing, going home, and I was just super excited. And here's me when we got home, and I was just jumping up and down. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my trip to Europe. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!